Today, we'll be talking about concerns with your remote workforce, so stick around to learn more. Hi everyone, this is Brandon with ISGF. We're a professional recruiting firm with over 30 years of experience matching top talent with America's most prestigious companies. And you know what day it is? It's Talent Trends Tuesday. Remote work is a very broad topic, but there are several concerns from workers to executives that we'll discuss today. First and foremost, employees are increasingly concerned about their pay and job security. I think that pretty much goes without saying regardless of circumstance, but thanks to the vast majority of the workforce transitioning to work from home, the concerns are perhaps more valid than ever. Assuredly, this will affect employees in high cost of living areas, which is obviously very troubling for big tech. How do you justify paying someone $100 an hour in San Francisco when the same job can be done by someone in Tulsa, Wichita Falls, or Fayetteville for half the rate? What about when the roles are reversed? It's a very complex issue, and it's clear that the C-suite is at least researching wage optimization. In fact, many firms have already announced and even implemented a sliding wage scale for remote workers, most notably Facebook. It'll be interesting to see what other major players follow their lead. Ultimately, there is no silver bullet to tackle this issue, and the landscape will continue to evolve over time, but there is at least one critical component in addressing this concern, and that's communication. If an organization decides to lower salaries for those who are relocating, working remotely, or otherwise, communication surrounding those decisions is of the utmost importance to keep workers engaged and prevent them from feeling undervalued simply due to location. Taking this a step further, employees are increasingly worried about their job security, and this certainly has merit. As the access to remote work has expanded opportunities for workers, it has also expanded horizons for employers. As a result, several companies are outsourcing more work than ever before. Roles they previously thought must be on site have proven to be more flexible than anticipated, and the ability to outsource those roles, especially to existing resources for multinational conglomerates, is an increasingly attractive option to reduce cost. The ramifications from this realization are widespread. Over the last year, employees have switched employers significantly more quickly and often than previously anticipated. Employees understand that their job may not be as permanent as they initially thought, and they're keeping their options open. We're also seeing an increase in the percent of the workforce made up by contractors compared to direct or permanent employees. As employees once again recognize that their long-term roles are at more risk, they're more likely to take short-term offers. Many firms anticipate that their workforce will be over 50% contract labor by the end of 2022, and don't expect that trend to reverse anytime soon. In addition to these wage and job security concerns, employees are concerned on all sides of the return to work conversation. Addressing the most obvious first, many employees have flourished in the flexibility and comfort of working from home. Some have seen productivity increases, better work-life balance, been able to spend more time with their families, eat healthier, and enjoy other benefits. On the other hand, some organizations, kind of like ours, as you can see, work better in an office environment, and the employees are more productive, collaborative, and able to establish a stronger culture as a result. In a Cisco survey from last year, 90% of workers said that they wanted the ability to choose whether they work from home or in the office. At the same time, according to Hire.com, only 30% of employees in tech roles would accept a pay cut to work remotely. Balancing this information is a tough task, and this doesn't even begin to take into consideration the cost of maintaining an office space, especially if that office isn't fully utilized. However, many leading enterprises have committed to a hybrid model as a sort of compromise. Smaller office spaces with select groups having mandatory in-office days, and the ability to reserve time at the office as needed. Clearly, the work environment is still in flux, and remote work is certainly here to stay in some capacity. More and more organizations announce their plans every day. So tell me, what is your organization doing? Have you returned to the office, kind of like us? Enjoying a hybrid model or still remote? Has there been clear communication or radio silence? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you found this video informative, leave a like and subscribe to make sure you stay up to date on all the latest talent trends. This has been Brandon with ISGF. Catch you in the next video.